Hello, my name is Paul Spate. I'm the MD of Valentine Haulage. We started trading 20 years ago and have progressively built up from 1.5 tonne in a van up to our present fleet of probably 12 to 14 vehicles. We could transport various types of goods. We do a lot of exhibition gear, which is a specialised stuff. We also do a bit of firework deliveries as well, which is a bit specialised. We predominantly are now into the 7.5 tonne vehicles and above, but we do still cater for all his existing companies with vans and career work. We do like to keep up with technology. Right from off, we've had trackers for many years. Originally they were very basic, you know, literally one vehicle at a time, dialed in, and that's where you went to. Obviously they have progressed now. And in the last sort of 2 years we've been using BigChange, which we are happy with. It does everything we need to, plus quite a bit more. What we do like it now is all the CAN bus information, so we are keeping a track of fuel consumption. Being a haulage business, one of the biggest things we have to consider is fuel consumption. Yeah, well, before we got it onto the trackers, it was all done through telephone. Ringing drivers up, which obviously for a safety point of view is not good anyway. But also, you know, if you can't always see if they're maybe out delivering and they haven't got the phone with them, delays in coming back to you. It was a lot harder. Now a customer could chase a vehicle, we don't bother the driver. We just literally follow it on the tracker until it gets close. Years ago we used to find if you give driver's number to a customer, they try and chase him down the road. We're in half an hour, quarter of an hour away, 10 minutes away. So, you know, it can stress the driver out. So we try to avoid that really now, if we can. So, you know, that's where it's gone. We built the business up on a service rather than a price. Our customers like to know where the vehicles are, so we can easily tell them that. You know, what time we can give them an estimate. We now, obviously on yourself, we use Google Maps, which has got traffic on it now, which is very handy. Can give a reasonably accurate, you know, a time how long it's going to take you to get there. So it has all come a lot forward. Because it did what we wanted it to do, other competitors we've quoted couldn't do the complete package. It would be one or the other. We wanted tachograph integration, we also wanted CAN bus. A previous supplier couldn't do them both. It was either one or the other, and we wanted both together. You know, it's obviously the way forward now. The problem is obviously vehicles are getting a lot more technology advanced, but they need to be driven right to achieve that. We do run a predominantly automatic fleet now. We also put a lot of electronic gadgets in, like predictive powertrain, which helps with the fuel consumption as well. It is showing up on the tracking system. We could tell from the older vehicles that they aren't doing as well. Obviously a little bit is to do with driver training as well, try a little bit of education. Obviously we've not been in the vehicle, it's very hard to tell exactly what they're doing, but we've got a driver behaviour form on it which does give an idea. Plus we also have cameras in all the vehicles as well, which can be handy for viewing back incidents. Handy for the insurance purposes. They do keep the insurance claims sort of down, handling and stuff like that, but you know, people do complain about drivers on the road. We can always view it back and take an independent report on it really. Yeah, I mean, BigChange, I can view daily a lot of reports, but I do every week I have a couple of reports sent to me. I have one on the emissions and cruise control use and fuel consumption. The other one's very similar, but a little bit more in depth with costing, so we can work out what the vehicles cost us throughout the week. You can sort of sift out it, but you know, one particular job is not as good as the other. One thing we do tend to find is if you're running heavy, you're going to use a lot more fuel. But how much you use, it doesn't really come to light till you start viewing it on this system. Yeah, it's useful, yeah. Just for, you know, we can find out that a 44 tonne Arctic running empty will do 12 to gallon. We do a full load and you can be down to 6 to 7 to gallon. So we're constantly working. A lot of our work is light work, a lot of backlogs may be heavy, and we've got to work out is it worth doing it. If it's going to cost another 60, 70 pound in fuel, it may not be worth taking that job on. Yes, I would recommend BigChange. From the installation to any minor hiccups we've had, there's never been a problem. I had with a previous supplier, if we were ringing up to say defit a unit, the max it could be 2-3 works. BigChange have always been very helpful. The fitter main, particularly Francis, who does a lot of installations for BigChange, have been very helpful. We work together. Always give us a call when it's half an hour away, so it works well. And it's just a good system. Price-wise, it's as competitive, probably slightly cheaper than what we were paying before, but it does a lot more for the money. The road crew are very good. Normally, once putting a request through, within an hour we'll get a confirmation that it's in hand and being sorted.